Carnival is preparing to launch its new private cruise destination, Celebration Key, which will officially open to guests on July 19th. The cruise line's newest destination is located on the island of Grand Bahama and is a part of Carnival's Paradise collection, which also includes Half Moon Cay and Isla Tropical. Celebration Key features a mile-long beach, the world's largest swim-up bar, a 10-story sandcastle featuring 2 water slides, and a massive man-made lagoon. Carnival CEO Josh Weinstein told Fox Business on June 24th that Celebration Key was already one of the most searched out cruise destinations on Google ahead of its debut. "We've built 5 portals all over this destination so that we can accommodate different needs for different guests," he said. "We have a family zone, we have an adult zone, we have a private beach club, and more," Weinstein said. Carnival also has plans to renovate its Relax Away, Half Moon Cay private island, and expansions are planned for its Mahogany Bay destination in Honduras next year. The CEO told analysts on the company's most recent earnings call that Carnival sees incremental and targeted investments in its collection of private locations as an opportunity to take market share from land-based alternatives. Carnival's stock has gained 25% over the past month, driven in part by its better-than-expected earnings report released last week. The company said it is on track to beat 2025's record bookings next year with pricing at historical highs. In other news, e-commerce giant Amazon.com has invited in robots over the years to help make its warehouses and facilities more efficient. Amazon recently celebrated its 1 millionth robot in operations, a significant new milestone hit since 750,000 in early 2024. Along with the milestone, Amazon also announced its new generative AI foundation model that will improve robot fleet travel efficiency by 10%. The company said the new technology will support faster delivery times and lower costs for customers. Amazon Robotics Vice President Scott Dresser said in a post, quote, "We've just deployed our 1 millionth robot, building on our position as the world's largest manufacturer and operator of mobile robotics," end quote. Dresser said the new generative AI technology called Deep Fleet makes robots smarter, saying, quote, "Think of Deep Fleet as an intelligent traffic management system for a city filled with cars moving through congested streets," end quote. In the blog post celebrating the milestone, Dresser highlighted the ongoing journey of Amazon's robots, which started in 2012 with a single type of robot that could move inventory shelves. He said, quote, "Today we operate a diverse fleet of robots designed to make our employees' jobs easier and safer, and our operations more efficient," end quote. Dresser highlighted the company's Hercules robot, which can lift up to 1,250 pounds of inventory, and the company's Proteus fully autonomous mobile robot that can safely navigate around employees. While the 1 million robots milestone could spark worry that 1.5 million Amazon human employees could someday be replaced, Dresser highlights how the two can work hand in hand, and there are still opportunities for employees. Dresser said since 2019, over 700,000 employees have been upskilled with training initiatives through robotics. He said, quote, "The technology we're building does more than just move products. It's transforming workplace safety and creating new career opportunities." Now over to the EV world. Tesla stock surged on Wednesday as the EV giant reported Q2 2025 delivery figures more or less in line with Wall Street estimates amid declining sales and CEO Elon Musk's feud with US President Donald Trump. Tesla delivered 384,122 vehicles in Q2, with the majority of the number coming from the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y, according to a press release shared by the company on Wednesday. Veteran investor Gary Black explained in a social media post on X on Wednesday what could have driven Tesla's better than estimated performance. Black added that Tesla beat the 370K estimate predicted by him. The investor noted that the strong delivery figures could lead to positive revisions in the company's 2025 delivery estimates, saying, quote, "Especially with the planned elimination of the $7,500 EV credit in Trump's tax and spending bill," end quote. The stock surge led by the figures could provide relief to Tesla, which has been grappling with poor sales in markets like Sweden and Norway, where sales declined more than 60%. Tesla's Canadian sales also took a hit, with some researchers suggesting that the EV giant's sales are close to zero in the country. The declining sales could be attributed to Musk's right-wing political views and close association with Trump. Interestingly, Musk is said to oversee Tesla sales in the US and Europe himself after close aide Omid Afshar's departure from Tesla, with SVP Tom Shu said to oversee global production operations. President Donald Trump has publicly demanded the resignation of Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. This call comes in the wake of accusations from the Federal Housing Finance Agency director alleging that Powell provided misleading testimony. Trump voiced his demand for Powell's resignation on Wednesday via a post on Truth Social, first noted on the Hill. The call for resignation followed accusations from Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte, a critic of Powell who claimed that Powell had provided false information during a Senate Banking Committee testimony. Pulte alleges that Powell lied about the specifics of renovations at the Federal Reserve's Washington, D.C. headquarters, particularly a supposed $2.5 billion renovation plan. Powell had previously stated that extravagant features were part of older plans and have since been discarded, while other costs, such as elevator repairs and marble fixtures, were for basic maintenance. Pulte argued that Powell's deceptive testimony was grounds for dismissal. Jim Jordan, chair of the House of Judiciary Committee, confirmed that lawmakers will consider calls to investigate Powell, according to the report. Trump, who appointed Powell in 2017, has been critical of the Federal Reserve Chair for some time, even giving him the nickname "Too Late" in response to the Fed's decision to maintain steady interest rates. This is not the first time Trump has criticized Powell. Last month, Trump accused Powell of keeping interest rates artificially high. In other news, Datadog's stock price experienced a 10.88% increase after the market closed on Wednesday, reaching $149.70. The surge followed the company's announcement of its inclusion in the S&P 500 index. The stock's closing price was $135.01, reflecting a 2.03% increase during regular trading hours. S&P Dow Jones announced on July 2, 2025, Datadog is set to join the S&P 500. Datadog will officially replace Juniper Networks, acquired by Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, in the index. This change will be effective before the market opens on July 9, 2025. Datadog's market cap is currently $46.63 billion with an average trading volume of 4.36 million. The company's price-to-earnings ratio stands at 267.48. Why this matters is Datadog's stock surge comes on the heels of a strong performance in the first quarter of 2025. The company's first quarter revenue exceeded expectations, increasing by 25% year over year to $761.55 million. This performance led to a rise in the company's revenues outlook, despite concerns about margin pressure. Furthermore, a report by BofA Securities suggests that AI and analytics budgets are on the rise, which could potentially benefit companies like Datadog. The report indicates that while software spending growth intentions have slightly decreased, they are still expected to increase by 9.9% for 2025 and 10.8% for 2026. In other news, US President Donald Trump has launched a new line of fragrances, leading to renewed criticism about his use of presidential influence for personal profit. Trump unveiled a new line of Trump-branded cologne for men and perfume for women, named Victory 4547, referring to his non-consecutive terms as president. The fragrances are packaged in black and red boxes with gold lettering, resembling many statues of Trump. The announcement quickly drew backlash, with critics accusing the president of leveraging his position for personal benefit. Senator Mark Warner criticized Trump's actions as grifting and graft, while Senator Peter Welch pointed out the president's promotion of the fragrances amid Republican efforts to cut Medicare benefits for low-income families, reported Reuters. Welch said, quote, "Senate Democrats are fighting to prevent President Trump from kicking 17 million people off their health care and he's promoting his line of fragrances, end quote. This is not the first time Trump's business ventures have stirred controversy. Earlier in June, the Trump Organization's flagship phone T1 phone 8002 dropped its Made in USA label for ambiguous phrases like proudly American and designed with American values in mind. Additionally, a Trump-branded cryptocurrency wallet sparked controversy when Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump denied any connection to it. And that's been your July 3rd news that's impacting the markets. Subscribe for daily updates.